This is Assualt Rigs for the PlayStation. A launch title, in fact, was released in 1995 by Psygnosis. Here you have a selection of 3 different tanks. One is fast but weak, one is average, and one is heavily armoured but slow. Anyway, the controls to this game are fairly simple. You just move your tank around using the D-pad, use the L and R buttons to change weapons and strafe left and right, and the idea is basically to navigate your way through a maze and collect as many gems as possible and then get to the exit. Although it's easier said than done because the enemies obviously blocking your way, and they can be quite big pain in the ass, especially in the later levels. Also, the levels themselves, they do vary. Some are like mazes and others are big vast open areas with a ton of enemies in. Hey, as you're about to see here, you can get different weapons and stuff which you can change by just pressing the L2 R2 buttons. You have a primary cannon and a secondary cannon. The second cannon has, like, you know, mines and stuff in it. Primary cannon fires out missiles and machine guns and all that. This is the bit of the platforming element I was actually talking to you about. You don't see that very often in tank fighting games, but you do on this. Anyway, this game is actually surprisingly fared well over the years. I mean, yeah, it's not the greatest looking game known to man, but the simple basicness of the actual graphics and the gameplay make this game still very, very enjoyable today. I mean, it's still pretty clear what's going on and all that, and the controls are nice and simple. The music is wonderful as well. The music's probably my favourite thing about this game, in fact. The actual level design is also very nice. In fact, there are a ton of levels in this game as well. This game will keep you coming back for more. Although there is no actual memory card save function stuff. You can save your high scores, but you can't actually save your position. You have to rely on passwords to do that, or just complete the game all in one setting, which might be a bit hard for some people with short attention spans. Overall, I'd say Assualt Rigs is a must purchase for anyone who still owns a PlayStation today. Yeah, it's old, yeah, it doesn't look so great, but the actual sheer gameplay of this game is just wonderful. The only thing I would say about this game that is a bit of a negative is this thing here where you accidentally forget one of the gems and you gotta go all the way back to the other end of the level and try and find these gems, and some of these levels are real mazes. Oh yeah, and you can also flip your tank over as well, if you mess up a jump and stuff. Another thing that might annoy some people is enemies also do respawn, which is a bit of a pain in the ass, but also at the same time the weapon power-ups also respawn as well, so you can have a great amount of fun killing them with big homing missiles and stuff like that all over again. You can also you could use it as a scoring tactic, I suppose, kill the respawning enemies, but unfortunately there's also a time limit on the top right of the screen which you need to get up the level before then, otherwise you fail the mission. Anyway, overall I'd say Assualt Rigs is a classic PlayStation game and is a must-have for anyone who actually owns a PlayStation or a PlayStation 2, because this game still runs on the PlayStation 2, so that's all good. I would strongly suggest picking this game up. I'm going to give this a healthy 8 out of 10. It's a shame that they didn't really make a sequel to this game, but never mind. Anyway, I'm now going to shut up and let you enjoy the rest of the footage. Thank you for watching.